Hello, hello, and welcome to I guess now it's still our fourth episode. Should have been our fifth, but unfortunately, we did call off our last podcast because we had some pretty severe storms come through here. And it turns out it was a very good call because about an hour, or what would have been an hour into our podcast, we lost power. So that's definitely something that we were trying to avoid. And we luckily did that. So we're glad to be back this week. Hello, Victoria.
Hello, hello. How are you doing this evening?
Oh, I am doing very well. Busy, busy day, but finally back home and happy to be relaxing. How was your day?
Pretty good, hectic, but that's typically how I like it. So, ready to enjoy some wrestling.
All right, I am all for that. Yes, last time we met, we were meeting with the owner and the promoter of No Folds Pro Wrestling, Noel Hickam, and we learned a lot of amazing things about a very, very good promotion. And I'm excited to see, what continues for them. But unfortunately, we did miss their last show again because of weather. And we were really looking forward to a couple of those matches that were going to take place that night. But unfortunately, due to the roadways being flooded, we were not able to attend. So I haven't had a chance to catch up with Noel quite yet, but I'm excited to see what the results were from that night, and especially waiting to see it drop on their YouTube channel.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the nice part. You can always go watch it. Fun, fun, fun.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm going to go ahead and send it over to you real quick. What's going on over in chat?
We've got Steve Stanton joining us with good evening, beautiful ladies. Good evening. How are you?
Hi there, Steve. I hope you're having a good night. Thank you for joining us.
I think we should just skip right ahead and jump right into the next segment.
All right, we can absolutely do that. I was going to say now, last time we met, yes, it was with a promoter, but we are actually going to go back, and we're bringing on a very talented wrestler that we have met this past year. And we have seen him, I believe, at 4 different promotions throughout Southern Illinois. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I remember the very first one was when your brother and we went to, it was an Ignite show out in Mount Vernon at the time. And we did see him at that show. And we've been very fortunate to see him quite a bit throughout this last summer and whatnot. So I'm excited to be able to finally get down and sit and find more out about Derek Gage. I say we've seen him wrestle a lot, but have not had the opportunity to find out about the gentleman. So I don't know about you, but I'm ready if you are.
I'm ready. So drum roll.
All right, there he is. Hello, Derek.
Hey, how we doing?
I am doing very well. How are you?
I'm doing great. Staying busy, so life's great right now.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us.
It's my privilege to join. I'm happy to be here.
Oh, I know we're excited to have you. As I stated here just a few moments ago, we've seen you at a lot of places throughout Southern Illinois. Haven't had a lot of time to converse with you, so we're excited to see what we get to find out about you. And I don't know, but if you're ready, I know we are.
I'm ready whenever.
All right. Of course, I always like to start with let's take it back. Give us a little backstory of Derek Gage, please.
So, my introduction to professional wrestling, it's been a long road. I would say it started whenever I was about 5 or 6 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I loved the business at that time. And I fell in love with wrestling for years, and I slowly fell out of it as throughout grade school and high school, I was heavily involved in playing basketball at a high level. And once I reached my point in high school where I realized, okay, I'm not going to make it at the collegiate level, I moved on to what's my next goal in life. which was mixed martial arts. I did mixed martial arts for about 5 or 6 years, uh, made it to the pro level, and it was almost like I got to the point that I had reached my goal. So
Mhm.
I kind of got bored with it almost.
Okay.
So then I looked at, I love working out and just lifting in general. And I started doing bodybuilding. I competed in the National Physique Committee bodybuilding competitions in St. Louis.
Oh, wow.
Uh, I was sixth out of around 52 in my class. So at a very high level,
Yeah.
I actually fell out of that because common practice after a bodybuilding competition is to go talk to the judges and see what you can improve on.
Okay.
I was told that I could do more tanning and uh, do something with my hair is what held me back from winning the show, which was the most ridiculous thing I ever heard. They complimented my physique. They said I was in the best condition at that time. So that point, I said, okay, I'm done with bodybuilding. So then I moved on to powerlifting,
Okay.
and I competed in powerlifting. My first ever meet was in Austin, Texas. I finished second in my weight class. Uh, I was just so driven after that. I continued to develop and train powerlifting for years.
Yeah.
Uh, I competed in the 198 weight class. I squatted 677 pounds, deadlifted 645 pounds, and benched 371 pounds, all in
Mhm.
competition in the 198 class. And I ended up getting my pro card in my second to last powerlifting meet, and I felt satisfied with that. And it was a almost a conversation with my 5 year old daughter at the time,
Mhm.
Nora, who I was asking her what she wanted to be when she got older.
Okay.
And she rattles off all her stuff and everything. And she's a little girl, she doesn't know. And then it got me looking inwardly.
Mhm.
And I realized, what did I want to be whenever I was a kid? And it was a pro wrestler. So then I decided at that point, I'm going to go to pro wrestling school. I'm going to be a pro wrestler. I'm going to be the best pro wrestler I can be. And that's what really got this journey started.
Yeah. What age did you start watching wrestling?
Uh, it would have probably been before I can actually remember because my dad was a huge pro wrestling fan.
Okay, fair
So
enough.
I was probably watching it like as a small little potato laying on the couch, just not knowing what's going on. And I was looking at pro wrestling then.
Yeah, okay. That's exactly how long she's been watching it. So I
A good place to
understand.
start.
When you were younger, what wrestlers were your favorites?
Oh gosh, my favorite pro wrestler just all time, and even as a kid, I can first remember. Which anybody that's seen my style will kind of understand this.
Okay.
Uh, I'm a diehard ECW guy. ECW was something that brought something for everybody, which is what I loved about that promotion. If you wanted high flyers, you had it. If you wanted technicians, you had it. If you wanted brawlers, you had it. If you wanted hardcore, you had it. And as a kid, I remember vividly seeing the Sandman come through the crowd and just the way the crowd erupted for him, knowing that there was some violence coming. He would take or give whatever was necessary to win that match. The Sandman is by far my favorite wrestler ever. I've actually got to meet him once,
Really?
which I kid you not, I was in Memphis wrestling,
Mhm.
and he was there for a meet and greet.
Okay.
I went up to him, and I'm 6 foot tall, 235 pounds. But whenever I walked up to him, I turned into that 6 year old kid again. I remembered those memories of my childhood, and
I
it just transformed me right there.
no,
I think my exact words were, "Thank you for my childhood."
oh, how do you respond to that, huh?
Uh, to keep it PG, he said, "I
Oh,
effing love hearing that from anybody that watched me whenever I was in my prime."
yeah, that's really cool. That's really cool. Now, I know he's your favorite wrestler. Now, would he be your dream match, or do you have a dream match?
Absolutely.
Really?
If there was a way to make it happen, I know the Sandman's getting up there in age. If there was a way to make it happen where I could step in the ring with him, it would be the pinnacle at this point in my career. I've got a lot of ambitions and goals to go a lot farther, but if I could have that match happen, it would be the pinnacle right now.
That'd be a hell of a match. It'd definitely be one to see.
Oh, I promise we'll tear the house down. If any promoter out there is watching this, if you put me and the Sandman in the same ring, we will tear the house down.
All right. I don't know. Do you hear that? We'll go ahead and we're going to spread the word on that one. We'll see what
I think people need to listen in here.
Yep.
Oh, it looks like we have some activity in chat, so I'm going to let you take over since we have your attention, Victoria.
Well, it looks like we actually have a question here from May. It's, who do you look forward to the most seeing at shows besides Bud?
Oh, besides Bud, that's tough. That's tough. Bud's my boy. We are the boys. If I'm being completely honest, I went round and round with Jeff King several times. I feel like we've gained a mutual respect for each other at this point, to where whenever I see Jeff, we can walk up, we can shake hands, and know we went to war together. And honestly, I look forward to going to war with Jeff more, because I don't feel like we've had the match that we could really do out there.
Really?
I feel like we could tear the place down if we're given the opportunity. So Jeff King, that's the guy that I walk up and I can't wait to see him. We've beat the crap out of each other so many times, but I do love Jeff. I've got a lot of respect for him. He was one of my original training partners, actually, and we went down different paths, and we just ended up meeting up and crossing paths together to where we had to fight.
That is really interesting. I had no idea about that. That's awesome. Well, and that, I will let you continue leading on with the questions, Michelle, since you got them rolling here.
All right, no problem. Now, right when you were just getting started, was there ever a moment that just scared the crap out of you before you got into the ring?
My first match, I was terrified. I ain't gonna lie. My first match was against Ella Magnifica, and there was the moment. I was fine for a lot of it, doing all the athletic stuff I've done before and competitively.
Yeah.
I kind of had a certain calmness until it was, hey, we're on deck, we're getting ready to go. And that was the moment where I was like, okay, this is real now. Like, this is getting ready to happen. There's a raucous crowd out here. It was for Stride Pro Wrestling.
Okay.
And I was honestly just petrified until I walked through the curtain. And once I heard the crowd, and for some reason they didn't like me. They just booed me immediately. They knew I was just not a good guy. At that moment, I settled in. I was able to kind of just be me.
Yeah.
And let those fans decide, do you like me or do you not? You know, you paid your money. You have the right to like me or hate me, or feel neutral about me. I don't think anybody feels neutral about Derek Gage at all. But that moment was terrifying. After that, I had really settled in. I didn't get nervous for a lot of matches.
Yeah.
Until there was a Murfreesboro street fight, the first one, which was me and Bud against Dalton, Diamond, and Cash Borden.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew how I had been to like Anna Fight Underground and seen how hardcore these guys can get.
Yeah, absolutely.
And in my mind, in my upbringing, and where I'm at in my career, I perceive myself as the guy that is going to be an innovator of any kind of hardcore match. I will do something different that you haven't seen before, maybe. And getting the opportunity to step in there with those guys and really go at it was
Mhm.
very nerve wracking. But it ended up being a great match. We tore it down. The crowd was hot the whole time. We definitely gave everybody their money's worth.
I'm sad we missed it. I talked about it briefly before we came on, and yeah, it sounds like it was one hell of a match. I know. I
It
feel
was
like Victoria and I missed
insanity.
so much. No, well, I'm sure it's available out on YouTube, so I would
Oh,
definitely.
it's on YouTube from multiple different camera angles. There was a lot of fan footage of that one.
Yeah, we're gonna have to look that one up, Victoria, so that we can watch it because it sounds like we missed something.
That's what I was about to say. I was like, hold up, wait a minute. We gotta find these spots because we're a little behind. We gotta catch up.
Yeah, I'm feeling like we're missing some very important details here. I'm not comfortable with this. But now let's talk about that because that's over at No Fold, correct?
Correct.
Okay, and we have, like, as I've stated several times already, now we finally made it over to No Fold and got to see the show, and we did see your match over there. And but we have seen you at 3 other promotions throughout. Is there anywhere else that you've fought at that we haven't seen you
So far I've been at No Full Pro Wrestling, Ignite Pro Wrestling, Stride Pro Wrestling, uh, IWAP in Mount Vernon, and then myself and Bud will be debuting at NGW against the FAM for the tag titles in our debuting match.
at? Okay, awesome. And
So we're kind of getting around there. We're starting to travel more. We're getting a little more opportunities for bookings to where me and Bud are trying to figure out where we're going to go.
right.
It's getting a little chaotic.
No, but that's okay. That's when you know it's getting good. So no, that's amazing.
True.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Now, is there anywhere that you want to wrestle?
Oh, my dream company?
Yeah, I want to know your dream company, and then I want to know even local companies.
So we're close to an opportunity with Memphis Wrestling.
Okay.
Which is a good local company or semi-local. Memphis, Tennessee is not that far away. I consider that my true home. But as far as global goals, I would kill to wrestle for All Elite Wrestling. That's
Okay.
my ultimate goal. I kind of side by side with that. I would love to wrestle in Japan. I think the Japanese audience is one of the greatest audiences to wrestle in front of. I mean, I've stepped back and I've watched, Terry Funk and Cactus Jack in New Japan and All Japan Pro Wrestling, and that audience is so appreciative of everything that we go out there and do. So I would love the opportunity to wrestle there. I know those are lofty goals, but I'm kind of that guy. I'm going to set my goal way up here. So even if I don't hit it, I'm still going to land somewhere pretty high up.
Yeah, no, absolutely. How long have you been doing this now?
So I started training in March of 2023, actually.
Okay. Awesome.
Because I had a lot of other endeavors up to this point before I realized this is what I need to circle back to my childhood dream. Not to rip off Shawn Michaels, but the boyhood dream. So 2023 of March, I started training. I also wrestled later that month. I kind of took to it like a fish in water, and just I got the bumps down. I got everything down right off the bat. I had really good trainers, guys that really put their time and effort into me. Even hours after class was over, we spent talking psychology and understanding the business and what we need to do when we go out there.
Yeah.
So the overall support system with I had Garrett Turner, I had Dave Walker, I had Kevin McCleary, Jeff King, C.W. Graves. A lot of guys. There's guys that really helped me along the way that we've went down different paths that maybe now we may have some conflict, but they did truly help me whenever I was coming up early in the business.
Yeah. No, and that's again a part of how we grow. it's everybody, that we meet along the way. So I think that's absolutely fantastic. I don't want to interrupt, but I do want to check back with Victoria really quick because I do believe that I saw that there was some chat activity. Is that correct?
Yes, we do. And how's someone talk about that he's barely been wrestling? I thought he was at least like 4 years in.
I know.
4 to 5 years in. I was
lying.
a little shocked hearing. I was like, I think he's lying. He lying to make himself look good. Okay, now we can turn back to chat. But I had to get that out there. I was like, hold up. Well, let's see here. Here we go. So we actually had Gary Martin come in the chat. Well, at least you are nice to the ladies when they interview you. What a gentleman. ...
Gary, you keep your camera out of my face. That's the only time I have a problem with you is whenever you come up to me after I went to war with somebody and you want to stick your camera in my face. And I was nice to you last time. I let you sit down, Gary. I let you sit at the table with me and Bud. We allowed it. I won't be so nice next time if you keep running your mouth on social media, okay?
Get on top of that. All right. So then we had Maydeen come back in with another question. She always got some good ones.
Oh, I know.
What are you most and least favorite moves to take?
Oof. Oh, most favorite move to take. Oh, that's a good question. That's a really good question.
Yeah, you got to look out for May.
Oh, yeah.
She's very, very good. Very
May's
good.
got great questions.
She does.
I'll say, as far as most favorite move to take, and this kind of goes back to who my favorite wrestler is, a Singapore cane to the back. Whenever I get hit with a Singapore cane, it reminds me of who my hero was and who I grew up watching and loving in the Sandman. As much as it hurts and it bleeds and it's a horrendous shot to take, there's something about it that reminds me of that 6-year-old Derek that was watching the Sandman go out there and come through the crowd and beat somebody with one. And it gives me hope that one day me and the Sandman can get into a Singapore cane match.
That'd be a great way to audition.
Yeah, exactly. Least favorite move to take. It'll sound insane at first, but a body slam. Whenever I say body slam, though, it is a body slam on the concrete that I've taken, which was the worst bump I've ever taken in my entire life. I felt like I was not going to get up and continue the match at that point. But that was definitely the worst bump.
No, I don't think I would sign up for anything like that ever.
I don't recommend
over it.
No, thank you.
Nope. Well, here we actually
I think I'll pass on the next one.
Nope. Oh, let's see. We actually may come with another one. Who are some underrated talents you have worked with?
Oh,
underrated talent. There's two that come to mind that I don't feel like get the love they deserve. The very first one is Psychotic. I feel like he does not get the love he deserves. He is amazing in the ring, super talented. And you factor in the guy's working with one arm. Like, you can take that away. He's still amazing in the ring. But then you factor in he only has one arm. That guy is incredible. All the love for that guy. Another one that's starting to get the love, I think, but still not quite the love he deserves is Charlie Graham. I'm a huge fan of Charlie Graham. The guy goes out there, works his butt off, puts on a show for the fans. He will make sure you get your money's worth. I can guarantee that. So if anybody's on a show that Psychotic or Charlie Graham are around, definitely jump on those. As far as some other companies, because those guys, we usually see them around here at No Full Pro Wrestling.
Okay.
If you're looking at Ignite Pro Wrestling, another great company around here that's got a ton of talent across the board. They've got so many guys that are coming up that are going through the training program. They're learning how to wrestle. They're going out there and they're working their butts off. Xander Cahill, he's
Yes.
doing a great job over there. He's got a super bright future. There's just talent all over the place that every time you get around one of these guys and you talk to them or you work with them, you can truly see where they're going to go because they've got the mind for it. And the way they talk, you can tell if they're going to make it, if they're going to keep going, if they're going to, make it so far and give up, or if they're going to keep pushing and push their body and their work ethic to make it in this business.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and we've got to see them before, and like we know Xander is amazing with his high flying and the way that he keeps getting better and better every more times he's in the ring. And we actually just got to see Psychotic for sure at this last event. I remember we were both like, "Ooh, hold on!"
Yeah, we were very impressed.
Look at him go! He's like zipping.
Oh yeah, Psychotic is insane. Like, so talented. You can't say enough good things about the guy, honestly.
So we're looking forward to seeing a lot more of all of the ones that you mentioned, because we agree 100%. And like Victoria had mentioned, in regards to Xander, we have seen him not only in the ring over at Ignite, but during training as well. And it's a lot of fun to see, the trainees grow in the manner in which they did. It really showed the work and the love and the dedication that the Turners are putting into their training program and what they're developing with it. So it's extremely exciting to see what's happening. So we cannot wait to see, what happens next and where any of them go. I didn't mean to take over, Victoria. Sorry.
Yeah, go right ahead. Go take over.
Okay. Now, at this point, do you have a moment that you would call your proudest? Something that you were expecting to not go so well, yet it was 10, 20 times better than that?
I will say it was actually my last match last Saturday.
Okay.
Bud Gallows and myself, the boys,
Yes.
we took on the Hooligans in a tag match. Anybody that knows anything about wrestling in this area knows Itchy and Mason are as legit as it gets. They are one of the toughest tag teams. They've been all over the freaking country wrestling at a high level. And going into that match, I'll say I was fine up until getting ready to walk out. Probably 15 minutes before the match starts, I'm just nauseous and worried. Like, these guys are so good. Like, how are we going to beat them? How are we going to get through this? It was the biggest wreck that I've ever been. But then we went out there, and as soon as me and Itchy locked up, because I told Bud before we went out, I said, I'm starting this match. I got to get my nerves out. I've got to get hands on these guys, and we've got to go. Which is smart tag move. That gives Bud time to look back, analyze. He's the vet. Let him look at how are we going to win this match. See what these guys can do. So I wanted to lock up first. I took so much stuff from both these guys, but just stayed in the fight. It was once we locked up, the nerves went away though. Like the concern, the nerves, the almost self-doubt, it went away as soon as we put hands on each other. And there was just, I got into my flow state, and fortunately we came out on top. The boys beat one of the best tag teams that this area has ever seen.
That's awesome. Yeah, I know that's a match that both Victoria and I, we can't wait for the event to drop on YouTube because we want to watch it.
Oh yeah, it was tough. It was tough. I I promise you, whenever you watch it back, I took a lot of stuff from those guys. They
Oh,
are talented. They're just their chemistry is next level. And
Mhm.
honestly, that taught me and Bud after the match. It taught us a lot. We
Yeah.
got to see what because we're a new tag team, really that's forming and developing as ourselves, and getting to see what they do and feel what they do. Most importantly, which hurt a lot. Uh, Getting to go through that taught us a ton. So it's only going to make the boys better moving forward. But at the end of the day, the most important thing is that the boys found a way to win. Just like we've always done. We find a way to win. And you can ask Milfold about that. We always find a way to win.
No, right. We're going to take your word for it because honestly, you haven't done anything to show us any different as of yet. So we're just going to go. And we haven't had the opportunity to see Mason and Itchy together. However, we did see Itchy over at SNPW in Crossville way back when we were just starting with this whole entire Ringside Rivalries bit. And it was a hell of a match. Again, I know I say that about so many, but it's one of those that you have no choice but to remember. No
No,
choice.
I believe it 100%. They are, as advertised, the Hooligans are one of the most legit, groups that I've ever seen, period. I'm talking like AEW, WWE, New Japan. The Hooligans are a dynamic duo. They are a monster to face.
Well, I hope we're able to catch them because we missed them without
Yeah.
not being able to go. We're hoping that they get booked again somewhere so that we can have our opportunity to finally see them together live.
Oh, I got a feeling they're going to be back.
Awesome. I
We
hope so.
hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was like one of the biggest matches we were so stoked for because like we loved Itchy, the Hooligans, Insane, and then they were facing the boys, Derek and Bud, who are also insane.
I
So we're
know.
like, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good.
Yeah. There was a ton of hype around the match. If you just look at the social media likes and shares and comments, there was a lot of attention on that match. That was not tooting our own horns. It may have just been the Hooligans for all I know, but I feel like it was the Hooligans versus the boys that really drew a lot of attention to what was going to go down over there on the Full Pro Wrestling Show.
No, I agree.
100%.
Well, hopefully maybe they'll want a rematch or something.
Honestly, I would love it. I would love it if down the road we cross paths again, because then we can just show from that match to this match our growth and hopefully get another win. I got no doubts if there's Derek Gage and Bud Gallows mixed into a match, we're going to find a way to win.
Oh, see, we always miss the good stuff.
I know. We are lucking out. We are 100%.
Well, I said hopefully maybe they'll want a rematch. Noel, if you're out there listening, that's what the people want. Or the people of Ringside Rivalries want it.
Yeah, the people of Ringside Rivalries want it.
Not just the people of Ringside Rivalries. Everybody that was there in Murfreesboro that night,
yeah,
they all want to see that again.
See, okay, we have backup. Noel, we know you're listening.
See?
Oh, I see. We got some activity in chat, so go ahead and take it.
Okay, so I'm actually going to hit Michael first, and then we'll jump to May because she popped up with 2 more questions.
All right.
So,
hey, Anthony.
So we got Michael joining us saying, I got to see Hooligans back in the day, and they were always one of my favorite tag teams all around in the area. I can see why, 100%.
I get it. Hopefully the boys can live up to that real soon for you.
Let's see. Hold on. Okay, so here is May. Who are some people in wrestling that the fans don't think about that you think deserve more recognition?
Oh.
That the fans don't think about. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. There's a lot of people that deserve a lot more recognition than what they're getting. Honestly, first guy that kind of comes to my mind is CW Grades.
Hmm.
He is so talented that I'm honestly surprised he's still working around here. And that's one of those guys that I can see really taking it pretty far in this business. Uh, he's the first one right off the top of the head. Another one would be, and this is going to sound absolutely insane,
Okay.
but there's a few names that kind of come to mind that they're kind of in that same realm where I'm surprised they're still just here and they're not really traveling everywhere and going to a big company.
Hmm.
Uh, First, Logan Ridge.
Yes.
He's uber talented. He's been wrestling just, I think, a couple years more than me, and he is insanely skilled in that ring. Uh, Dexter Roswell's another one. I'm shocked he's not moved on to bigger and better companies. Nothing against any of the companies around here, but that's a guy that's got the skill, the character, everything, checks all the boxes to go and wrestle at one of these companies you see on TV. Uh, and I guess I'll keep it short. I'll keep it to three. Another one is Cash Borden. As much as he and I don't see eye to eye at all, we've went to war 4 times now in the last year. Beat the crap out of each other. Just chaos everywhere. He's another guy that he should be on national TV.
Mhm.
He is a marquee guy that will go out there and tear it down with, like, that's the guy you could go out and throw a wet paper sack into the ring. And these guys that I've mentioned, they could go out there and make a 5-star match with
Yeah.
a wet paper sack. So there's guys that I've been blessed to be able to go out and work and wrestle that I don't see them staying around this area that long. So fans need to show up at these indie shows. They need to show up. They need to come and see these guys because they're not going to be here forever. They're going to go on to bigger companies that you will have to watch them on TV or have to pay a lot more money
Be able
to
to say.
actually be able to go watch them live. Like, now's the time. You've got to show up at these indie shows. You've got to come out and support the guys because they're going places. And it's across the board. So many of us are just dedicated to this business and go out there and put our bodies on the line, trying to entertain everybody for the ticket prices around here. It's going to just escalate for everybody to the point that these guys are going to larger shows, larger venues, and they're going to be selling up these arenas that you watch on TV before you know it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I think you started acting funky.
No, you're fine. I didn't know you were
Alright.
going to say something because no, I was going to jump in fast because I was going to bring up the fact because he had said Dexter as well as Logan, and I want to bring up their most recent rivalry that we had. We were fortunate enough to be able to cover over this past summer, and their 3 stages of hell match was one that we just, yeah. Oh my
Yep.
gosh.
Mhm.
We absolutely adore that match. So I can absolutely agree with your choices on across the board. You're absolutely right.
That match was amazing.
Yes, it was.
And I know we all remember who came out on top in that, right?
We're not going to talk about that part.
Oh, come on. Well,
No.
I'll clue everybody in. It was Logan Ridge. Logan Ridge.
You're just mad because it wasn't your Dexter who came out on top, and I was right.
Y'all are just misinformed, okay?
Pull up the fact checkers. Where's the fact checks?
I'll pull up the footage, okay? I know we have it.
Why don't we go
Okay, I'm
back
gonna
to
steal
chat?
it from you. I was like, I'm gonna steal it from you now. So I'm going to jump to Michael, and then we'll jump back to the other question.
Go for it.
So let's see. Hold on. I think I read that once. We're here. I feel the boys are going to be the strong, hot tag teams coming up. I got to see you down in Mount Vernon, and you're amazing. And I've been watching local wrestling for 20 plus years. So that's saying something.
You're a smart man, Michael. I'll just let you know right now, you're a smart man. The boys are here. The boys are here to take over. We show up to any and every show that will have us, and we are looking for trouble. And I promise you, you'll get your money every single time that you show up and the boys are wrestling.
He's not lying.
You heard it right here. Oh, here, let me shoot back up here.
Okay.
So May had asked, what is a small goal you want to achieve in your career?
A small goal, I don't necessarily think in terms of small goals at all. So I'll just say like my next goal, if that's okay, May. My next goal is to take any and every championship that I can work my way up to in this area. I don't consider those small goals or small opportunities. Everybody kind of knows at No Full Pro Wrestling, I'm on the road back to the Southern Illinois title. That belt is not out of my line of sight right now. I'm on a nice win streak. I'm coming back for that. Right now, we're kind of focused on the boys taking over and establishing the tag division and us being the top guys there. But then you go to Ignite Pro Wrestling. I think everybody that is on social media knows I was supposed to challenge Shane Rich last Saturday, but for the Ignite Heavyweight Championship. Just so everybody's clear on that. It took an act of God, a flood, for him to escape that. And then all of a sudden, he can't grace us with his presence this Saturday coming up. So now I told the Ignite management, I'll do an open challenge. It doesn't matter who comes out. I don't care. The fact is, Shane Rich doesn't have the courage to step up and face me this Saturday. 7 days difference, really, that's kind of odd that all of a sudden he can't show up. So I told the night management, I will do an open challenge. Anybody that wants to come out, there's a lot of young up and comers that kind of want to prove themselves. Come out and test yourself against me. I will win, of course. And then I will still be on Shane Rich's boots trying to get to him for that Ignite Heavyweight Championship. But it's also kind of frustrating. 7 days, and all of a sudden Shane can't show up to defend the title. And everybody wants to cheer Shane on and love Shane. They love him. Every time he steps through the curtain, they love him. He gets his hand raised, they love him.
Yep.
I get booed week in and week out over there. Every time I show up, I get booed. But I'm also the guy that shows up every single show. I'm the guy that goes out and puts his body on the line for the fans to make sure they get their money's worth. But they're still going to cheer Shane on, and they're still going to boo me, and I don't understand it. It makes zero sense to me whenever I'm the one going out, making sure I'm still there.
Just had some strong words coming from Derek. It's like, ooh, he's coming. He's coming.
And that makes sense.
Oh, 100%. All right, I'm going to show 2 more chat. I'm going to pop it back to you for a little bit, and then I'm going to steal back.
Okay.
Just to space it out. We're getting a little crazy. All right, let's see here. So we have Matt Marks join in, support independent wrestling, all caps. So I'm pretty sure he's yelling it, but I'm not going to yell.
Yes.
You don't have to yell. We all agree.
There you go. Exactly.
You can just say it. We all agree.
No one's going to fight him on it. And then we had Jimmy Harris, sir, joining in evening. Good to you. Welcome in. Yes. And then I'm going to let you ask a question, Michelle, and then I'm going to steal it back for 2 more questions.
Okay, yep, no problem. I'm going to take it back to see if he wants to tell us another story. But this time, I want to know, have you had any absolutely hilarious or embarrassing moments happen in that square circle? And if so, please tell us.
Oh, geez. Uh, there's been a few moments that weren't super embarrassing because, recover and move on to the next
Right.
moment in the match. But there's been times where I'm a little forgetful about what I'm doing. I don't want to pull back the curtain too much, but there was one moment where uh, I guess the forgetful moment by me ended
Mhm.
up playing a benefit for me, where my opponent ended up ramming his shoulder into the turnbuckle post
Oh,
rather than onto me. So it kind of worked out. But yeah, not a ton of embarrassing moments necessarily. But that was the first moment that came to mind immediately. Oh, I
oh,
still hate that.
no, no, thank you. But if I have enough shoulder pain, I can only imagine what that could have felt like, and
It was horrible. It was
I would have
awful.
been. I don't know how you guys do it. We have seen plenty of it over this last year, from all this slamming into those and
Yep.
everything else that you guys do. I hurt for you, and I don't even have to get into it. I'm going to go ahead, and I see lots of popping up there in chat, Victoria. So go ahead and you can answer their questions if you want. That's fine.
Okay, so we'll come back to you, Michael. I promise. Let me jump back up here fast.
Okay.
If I can find it. Okay, here we go. We had May coming in. What's something that helps tell your story as a wrestler outside of the match itself?
As far as something that kind of tells my story as a wrestler outside of the actual in-ring work, I and hope I'm not misconstruing the question at all, but I think it's the progression of how I was hated by everybody initially, and that's fine. You pay your money, you're allowed to have your opinion of me. But over the years, it's slowly been a progression of I think people see what I do in the ring.
Mhm.
They, I think I'm not trying to inflate my ego at all, but I think whenever I wrestle, it makes people feel something. Whether it's a spot, a moment, the entire match, the story throughout the match, I think I can make people feel something. And a lot of that probably is a lot of the hardcore stuff that I've done.
Yeah.
I think people can see that happen and know you can't gimmick that. That's real. I think that people have started to slowly come around to where, like the last show, we had three sides of the ring cheering me and Bud on against the hooligans. Just raucous crowd
Really?
for us, wanting us to win. We had one side, which was TJ Kellis's family, that hated us to it. It's like they said, I ain't gonna lie. They were because we kicked TJ out of what was formerly Cerberus and formed the boys. So they're understandably, they're
Still
a little
sore.
salty.
Still very
But
sore
I will
subject.
just say, I'll say, Brittany, I know your kids are a little wild, but you need to get them under control. They threw water in Baker's face, and Baker is just a manager in training. He didn't deserve that. But going back to the question, I think it was mostly the storytelling of the fans kind of seeing what I'm willing to do to make sure they get their money's worth, make sure they get a show. I think that's what really has turned them, that's helped tell my story. And whether they know my entire story of my life or not, I think they can get an idea of it because they see the way I work in the ring. There's obviously a lot there. There's a lot of things that have happened throughout my life that have led to, especially hardcore wrestling being kind of an escape
Okay.
where it makes you feel something. There's a lot of people that deal with uh, mental struggles that they don't have an outlet, they don't have an escape necessarily, they don't have any way to show themselves to the world. So whenever I get a chance to go out and put on a hardcore match, I can make people forget about everything in life for a little bit and hopefully help them kind of escape, what they're struggling with. That's a lot of my goal. I spend a lot of time talking to fans that do deal with mental struggles. A lot of that is like my 5150 gimmick is a lot more real than people realize. Uh, Anybody that doesn't know, 5150 is a danger to yourself or society. It's like a California penal code thing. But I can relate to it because I can be a danger to myself at times. I've been there before, and the ring is an escape for me. It's a place I can go to, you know, kind of do some things that are a little bit crazy. People see it and they'll say, "This is insane. Why are you doing this?" I've had a lot of people say that, but it's an escape and it's entertainment for people, and I can make them forget about their problems for a little while. And that means a lot to me, honestly.
It's a valuable outlet. It really is.
Mm-hmm.
For both him, for you to use it as your platform, as well as like you said, showing the fans and kind of giving them that escape. Exactly, and I think that's amazing, though. 100%. All right, so let's jump back to May here. Okay, let me show Matt Marks came in here. Hold on, we had Matt Marks coming in. The chairs match is one that you have to check out. I believe it. I believe it. Knowing Derek and chairs, yeah.
Yeah. That was me and Dave Walker. Both you ladies were there for that one. That was insanity.
Mm-hmm.
That was a crazy match. That was a lot of pain.
Yeah, you
Especially
weren't
when you
moving
saw that
as
barbed
quick as
wire.
you were when we first saw you when we walked in. I noticed that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I know we felt it. We once we saw the chair come out with the barbed wire wrapped around it, we were like, "That's not gonna be good. That's not it."
Yeah.
I remember looking back and you can actually see it get hooked into your skin, and we were like,
yeah.
"We'll pass. We'll let him do it. He can have fun."
The worst one was the chair that I brought out that had thumbtacks super glued to it. That one was the worst. Whenever he stomped it into my back, I felt the punctures. It was tough, but then the leg drop, and I felt every tack just tear, and there was tacks that broke off that were stuck in my back. It was that one was painful.
Nope.
I have scars all down my back and a giant slit over here of a scar that it's rough. They itch every day. It's horrible.
I may or may not have looked away a lot during that match.
I looked at fan video, and there's a lot of people looking away like, "Oh God."
Except she would still want to see, so she would look away, and then she would randomly go, "Oh, nope."
Yeah, just kind of peek through the fingers like,
It's still bad. Never mind. I don't want to see it. Yeah, she was not it. Give her a minute. She might have been like, "Hold on, this isn't fair." Should have get in there.
Yeah, right. Right, stop the match.
Oh, okay. Let's see here. So let's jump to May's second question. Let's see here.
Okay.
Who is someone you work with regularly at shows that fans might not know, but who makes a difference in how you're seen? I think she's trying to get you to say a star person.
Oh, jeez. May, you ask a lot of good questions. Jeez.
We tried to warn you.
Yeah.
We told you.
Legit. Makes a difference in how I'm seen. Honestly, he was my first trainer, and we teamed forever, and then we just went down different paths. And as much as we don't like each other, even to today, Dave Walker. Dave Walker brings out the best and worst in me in a wrestling match. He's a guy that will force me to go to depths that I wouldn't normally go to in a match in order to win. He's a guy that taught me so much about this business, about watching over my shoulder and being careful who I'm around. But also will, now that we're, I guess, enemies, he will bring out the worst in me. He'll bring out the most violent version of Derek Gage every single time. There's not a way around it. I thought for a long time Cash Borden was that guy that would bring out the worst in me, but it ended up being Dave Walker. Once we stepped into our first street fight and then we had the chairs match, he's brought out the worst in me every single time. The darkest, sickest stuff you can imagine to hurt each other. I mean, from, Russian leg sweeps off the stage through a table covered in thumbtacks to strangling him with barbed wire. Like, he's brought out the most violent version. And honestly, May, if you're one of these fans, you fans seem to love this. Every time it happens, you guys are going insane for it. So you're part of the problem too. You're bringing it back.
Oh my goodness. But I mean, the extreme matches, yes, they are like, oh, but I mean, they're still interesting though. I mean, yes, you guys are getting hurt, so that's not so much fun. But I mean, many times we've even seen some over at like SMPW, and we're like, holy shit, hold up. And then we come here
doing it.
Yeah. And then we came over to Nobles and we realized that it happens over here too. We're like, okay, now we're just like feeding into what we like to watch here.
That's one of the things about pro wrestling. If we're doing it the right way, every fan can show up and find something they love in every single show. You can have your high flyers, you can have your technicians, your brawlers, your hardcore guys. You've got something for everybody. That's why I was an ECW kid, is there was something for everybody.
Yeah. And we love seeing that going down the road when we see variety. And that's why we like going to so many other different promotions. Mm-hmm. One of our favorite parts is that one moment it's this style, next moment it's this style. We love seeing the difference and knowing that it's out there for pretty much everybody,
Yep.
All right, well, let me jump over here to Michael's question. And that was, what other companies are the boys looking to take over in the future?
Good one.
Let's start. Okay, we'll say Ignite Pro Wrestling. The boys are going to be there eventually. No Full Pro Wrestling. You can ask Noel. We're kind of taking over already. NGW, we made our debuts up there recently. Trying to win the Rumble. Didn't quite work out. Sid Holland was way too heavy. Like, I hate that guy so much. I hate Sid. He's so heavy. It's hard to throw him over the ropes. NGW, we're getting ready to go over there. We're going to take the tag belts next Saturday. We're looking at going down to Memphis Wrestling pretty soon. See what kind of competition they get down in the tag division there. We're looking at a lot of companies. Bud's reached out to a lot of people. I'm reaching out to a lot of people. You're going to see the boys a lot more across the board. To hopefully, within the next year or two, you'll kind of see us on national TV. That's the goal. That's what we're working toward. That's what we're going out and really hustling for right now.
Heck yeah, I know we would love to see that, That could be the whole new thing. It's the boys take over, and then it's just going to be this montage of everything that they're taking over.
Yep.
See it now.
And even if me and Bud make it that far, I can promise every one of you fans we're still going to be around here. We're not going away. We can make it to, AEW, and we're not going away. I can guarantee that. Destination 6, yeah, but we're going there.
Yeah, I think that we got Garrett coming right up in here. He was like, come on. He was like, how could you forget when I'm pretty sure that's what that was about.
My bad. Forgetful.
Right.
I'm forgetful. Because
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and read Jimmy's, and then I'm gonna spin it right back to you, Michelle, and then again I'm gonna steal back from you in a little bit for more questions.
Cool.
All right, let's see here. Jimmy Harris said, "My 35 plus years in the business was always give back to the fans and the community, and it was always a great time in and out of the ring. Always give a little more and keep them coming back."
totally agree.
Feeds into your which really feeds into your whole with your story of really how it builds you to get in the ring and what your storytelling and that goes right with it. Keep drawing them in. Okay, so let me.
I'll carry on that legacy, Jimmy.
He's got it. He's going. Well, I'm gonna spin it right back to you, Michelle.
Was that the last question in chat?
We have 2 more from May, but I was going to let you actually have your moment here. I feel like I was hogging everything.
Nope. Go ahead and let's wrap the chat questions, and then we will do something a little different.
All right. Well, let's see here. So it was, here it is. May, what kind of things make you feel like a star when you walk through the curtain?
What kind of things make me feel like a star when I walk through the curtain? I would say, honestly, it's whenever I hear my music hit and the fans maybe initially boo, and then whenever me and Bud Gallows step through and we hit our signature hashtag and the crowd erupts, you feel like a superstar right there. And then you see our glorious manager in training duck through our arms as we're holding up the hashtags together. And it's a moment is what it is. It's one of those things that people remember that entrance. So you do feel like a superstar at that point.
I mean, the entrance is what kicks off before you get in that ring. I mean, it's really the kickoff of it all. It prepares the fans for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, set the tone right there.
Exactly. All right, so May's other question was, do you ever see a moment from a show later and think, wow, I didn't realize how cool that looked?
Oh, geez. 2 moments come to mind. My second ever against Dexter Roswell. That was my second match in pro wrestling. And we did a double Russian leg sweep off the second rope. And it was a gnarly bump. Looked super cool. Like, I got to the back and I'm like, oh, that match wasn't what I wanted. But that moment looked amazing. And I was super happy with it. Another one was whenever Cash Borden and Dalton Diamond zip tied me to a ring post and proceeded to beat me with kendo sticks.
Oh, no.
Where I think it was 27 shots to the back between the 2 of them with kendo sticks.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't think it was cool at all after it started happening. I'm like, this is not good. This is bad. This sucks. And then watching it back and hearing the crowd and hearing how much they loved seeing me getting beaten.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, okay, yeah, it was a pretty cool spot at that point.
When the moment you're just like, ow, it hurts, but then later, I mean, I know we're probably gonna have to go find that because we didn't know of that now either. See, we gotta catch up. We're gonna have to sit and watch. It feels like.
I told you we missed a lot.
That was No Full Pro Wrestling Mayhem in Murfreesboro, their first one.
Okay.
And it was insanity. It hurt. It hurt a lot. And there's thumbtacks in that match too.
So that we don't
Oh my. Well, here we go. We finished up the questions here. So now we've got Michael. Gonna have to get my daughter and boy shirt and get a picture soon. He's trying to reserve his spot.
Michael, the boys are always out on the floor at intermission. We come out, we will spend time at our merch tables. There will be shirts available. There will be us available. So get over there. We'll make time for you.
There you go, Michael. You heard it right from Derek. So if he
Buy
doesn't,
that
I can hold it
merch.
against him. And then we have Jimmy Harris coming in. Good night, all. Have a great night. Good night, Jimmy.
Good night.
Jimmy, it's 8 o'clock. Jimmy, it's 8 o'clock. What time do you have to be at work? It's too soon. Too soon.
He's zipping out. Sounds like he got himself in trouble by Derek.
Oh, the nerve.
Oh my.
Well,
Oh my.
I do believe that was it in chat, right? Or did I cut you off, Victoria? Because I'm good at doing that too.
No, it was the rest, and then Jimmy came in 4 a.m. There you go, Derek.
There you go.
Ooh.
That's a rough one.
Yeah,
we might
that
have
is.
to let him pass.
Fair.
We might let him. Yeah, we might let him go to bed. It's fine.
We'll let Jimmy slide.
Oh, now yes, chat is officially done, Michelle.
All right. Well, I think this would be a good opportunity to air our little surprises for Derek. What do you think?
I think so. Perfect timing.
All right.
Let's see here.
I'll let you continue on.
All right. Well, here we go.
Maybe.
Fingers crossed today.
We had nice
always
weather. I was
me as
hopeful.
Bud Galloway, #Wham. What a masterpiece. Others may know me as Bud Gallows. Here's a secret. I'm the same guy. Either way, Derek Gage. There's some wrestlers that when you meet them, you just know they're going somewhere. They're doing something. The voice of violence, 5150. DG, coming to a field near you. Derek Gage is all of these things. I have the privilege of saying that I have tagged with him and I've gone to war with him. And one thing he isn't is soft. He's always up for a battle and he will very soon become a champion.
Derek Gage. I followed Derek Gage since the beginning. He began in Stride Pro Wrestling. I knew this guy had a lot of potential, and I've been supporting him every time he steps into that squared circle. I've booed him and I've cheered him. The guy has a ton of respect for the business and everyone in it, and has the potential of being a heavyweight champion in the singles competition and even in the tag team competition, from Ignite Pro Wrestling to NoFo Pro Wrestling to IWA, NGW to Memphis Championship Wrestling to New Genesis Championship Wrestling to Tennessee Championship Wrestling, Ohio Valley Wrestling. If seen by the right person, this guy could go places. And if you, ladies and gentlemen, get a chance to go to an independent wrestling show, go and cheer these guys on, shake their hand, buy their merchandise, and give them the support. And I'll see Derek Gate at his next venue. 5150 rocks. Peace out.
Oh, and not to mention the merch collection.
Oh, yes. I love it.
Exactly.
yeah,
Support your
supporting.
independent wrestling.
Yeah.
Exactly. Support your independent wrestling. That's it.
So,
Just wrestling in general. Mm-hmm.
That's a lot.
Oh, yeah. And look, we even got the boys in there. Wham!
That's like every shirt we've ever had. That's awesome.
Oh,
awesome.
yes. Absolutely amazing. Amazing.
So true to form, like we always do, we like to give things away, and I thought we could do that. I don't know, again, if you're up to it.
I know I'm in for giving stuff away. I don't know about you, but I always am.
Sounds good.
All right, well, good, because as always, we like to have a little fun while we're here, and we have come up with yet another game. Before I do that, I do want to go ahead and state a reminder for all of our previous winners. Remember, we do need to hear from you so that we know where to send your gift card. So please, if you haven't messaged either myself or Victoria or even the Ringside Rivalries page, please make sure you do so that we know where we can send your gift card, okay? We've only had a couple reach out, and we know we're missing some people, and we do not want you to miss your prize. So please go ahead and get a hold of us, okay? And let's go ahead and give another one away. Victoria, do you want to explain what's going to be happening?
Absolutely. So for today's game, we are going to play 20 questions, but wrestler edition. So I am going to come up with a wrestler and not tell them, and they have to ask 20 questions. And the first person to guess correctly will win for one of the chat members that will be pulled randomly before we start. So I don't know how in, you guys, and I hope you know your wrestlers.
I hope you don't pick somebody stupid.
There we go. Fair. That's fair.
All I know is it's going to be a wide selection. Okay, it's going. You're gonna have to really think because these questions are gonna make you probably think a few people. Okay. So how about before we get started, I'm gonna have to have both of you pick a random number. The fun part.
Oh, ooh, there's more. Okay, we're picking numbers now. Okay.
Yeah, of course. I figured you could do it before, so if your who you're winning for can help you, why not have them help?
Oh, so we're actually going to play for two people in chat and they can help us? Okay, that's better. You're going down, Derek.
Oh, you're going to lose. 10. My number's 10. Memphis, Tennessee.
10. Okay. Okay. I don't think I got 10. So you're going to pick a different number.
I'm ready to.
Terrible.
I mean, I could randomize and get like second numbers, but I'm not doing all that.
All right, Michelle, you pick the number.
All right. 1 through 7.
6.
6.
Terrible number choice.
You get to play for Matt Marks.
Oh, all right.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Oh, we got Noel coming in. We got, how's it going, everyone?
Hello, hello.
Sorry, I'm late to the party. Don't worry, we're about to kick off the game, which means it's about to probably get crazy.
You got here just in time to watch me win.
Mm-hmm.
Michelle, settle down. No, don't be late next time.
He's gonna hold it against you now. You better watch out, Noel. All right, Derek, you're up. Pick a number 1 through 7 that's not 6.
I will pick the number that I am, which is number 1.
Number 1? Well, you actually get to play for May Dean.
Oh, May, the lady that asked me all the tough questions, really?
Yep, that's who you get to play for.
Can I concede? Can I just lose? She asked all the hard questions.
You have to try. You have to try.
I'll try, May. I'm just kidding. I'll try, May.
All right.
All right, Matt, I know you can hear me out there. You're going to get this and you're going to tell me the right answer.
Okay, so why don't we just kick off this thing? Who's going to ask the first question?
I'll go ahead and let our guest do it. He needs a head start.
So I asked the first question?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll throw a softball out there first. Who is the current All Elite Wrestling World Champion?
I don't think you understood the game.
Did I not? What?
No.
What's the game? All right, Re-explain.
She's got a wrestler in her head.
Instructions unclear.
Okay. 20 questions. I have came up with a wrestler in
I'm
not
still winning it.
independent, but professional, okay? WWE, okay? You're going to ask questions to try to guess who it is by asking me yes or no questions.
Oh.
Yep. Told you you're going down. I'm so winning this.
You said WWE, so I know they're in WWE now. Okay.
Why
Are they a champion?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it a male?
Yes.
Gunther.
Wrong.
That was Derek's guess.
That was not my guess. That was not my guess. Don't you put that on me. Don't put that on me. Have they been a champion for over a year?
Yes. Can't think about it, but yes.
So can I guess now?
Yeah, you can guess right after. Go ahead.
Cody Rhodes.
Ding, ding, ding! Derek has guessed correctly.
No, he heard me say that in my head.
Take that, Michelle.
All right, so we've got 1 point for Derek, which is for Team A. All right. We'll write that down. All right, you guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. So whoever wants to ask first, go for it.
Well, he won, so go ahead.
Ladies first. I'm a gentleman.
All right. Let's see. Do they work for WWE?
Yes.
Okay.
Are they a champion?
No.
Female?
Yes.
Bailey.
No. Wrong.
Not a champion. I don't know. Tag team?
She has been in a tag team before. Yes.
But not currently. Okay.
No.
Does she have blonde hair?
No.
Does she have a really long braid?
No.
Jade Cargill.
Nope. Wrong. Incorrect.
Is she a heel?
She has played the heels before, but she's also played babyface.
Okay, that did not help.
I still want to give you a hint because you guys are already halfway through your questions. It's kind of sad. You guys are not thinking the right.
Oh, we're sorry.
Rude.
We're sorry. Yeah, exactly.
You guys are thinking the wrong time period.
Oh, I see.
At least for, sure, she's done stuff currently, but not as much as what she used to do.
Did she ever work closely with the Hardys?
Yes.
Lita.
Ding, ding, ding. We have a point for Michelle. It was Lita.
Woohoo!
I was concerned. You guys were only naming current people. I was getting concerned.
That needs to be the first question. Are they active now?
See, you should have went first and asked that, but no, you made me go first.
Way to go with that one.
I'll learn. I'll learn from this.
All
All
right.
right. Ready when you guys are.
All right. He can go first this time.
Male or female?
Female.
Current.
Yes.
Liv Morgan.
No. Incorrect.
Is the wrestler a champion currently?
I don't believe so, no.
Bailey?
No.
Singles competitor.
Yes. Currently, yes.
You know, I'm trying to remember if the person I was thinking of is a singles competitor again.
Okay, to go back, yes, she is currently a champion. I had to confirm.
Oh,
There you go. I would have confirm my answer.
Io Sky. Is she a champion? I don't even know.
No, she is the
not.
champion, but no, that is not who it is.
Okay.
Rhea Ripley.
No, incorrect. And she's not a champion.
What? So far behind on WWE, it's ridiculous.
Raquel Rodriguez?
No, wrong.
She a champion right now? Okay.
Yes,
Oh, I know. Okay.
she's just not it.
We
She's
gotta
just
narrow
not who
this.
I picked.
Did she used to wrestle in AEW?
Well, she still does, so yes.
Jade Cargill?
No,
You just say she still does?
yes.
Oh, still does. Ah, you're welcome, Michelle. You're welcome. I misheard, messed up. Great.
Except, yeah, I have no idea who their champions are right now. Is Tony Storm their champion?
Yes,
Yes,
Is it
of course
her?
she is.
yes. Ding, ding, ding. Tony Storm.
She's timeless. Tony Storm is one of the top wrestlers on the planet, male or female.
I thought Derek was gonna like jump through the camera. He was like ready to answer. I think he was getting upset that it
A
wasn't
little
his
bit.
turn.
I love Tony Storm. She is my top 5 favorite wrestlers. She's there all time. She's amazing.
So yes, we can see why he was getting a little anxious when he realized he messed up.
A little bit.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. I am ready when you guys are.
Oh, who's going first?
You can go first. You won.
All
I'm a
right.
gentleman.
Oh, well. Male?
Yes.
AEW or WWE?
WWE.
Roman Reigns.
No. Good guess, but no.
All right. Champion?
No.
Are you sure this time?
I am positive. That's why I checked last time because I didn't want to give you guys wrong information. I know.
Okay. Eric's turn, right?
Oh, it's my turn. I didn't know if you were making a guess or not. I didn't know if you were going to guess.
Okay.
Was he a former United States champion?
No.
No. Okay.
Mm,
Is he in a tag team currently?
No, not currently.
Randy Orton?
No, incorrect.
Samoan?
Yes,
Jey Uso?
yes. Ding, ding, ding.
Michelle,
All right,
pump the
Derek.
brakes. You're going to do good. Settle down.
You are falling behind, Derek. I thought you had so much confidence going into this thing.
That's because you should have listened to me.
If I wouldn't have messed up with Tony Storm, I'd have been fine. I would have been fine. Should have
Silly
been,
man,
would have been
right
neck and
now.
neck right there.
Then you got to step up your game. Oh, see, you even got Megan upset. You are failing me.
May, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I think May. I think the whole game's rigged. It's all rigged. That's it.
He can say that, but it's not. We'll let him believe it, though. All right. Whenever you are up, whenever you guys are ready.
He's not having such a good time, so we'll let him go first.
Fair. Thank you.
I thought you were a gentleman.
Well, at this point, I'm going to take sympathy. I'll take the sympathy at this point. She's being kind. She's being kind. Let's let her have it. Male or female?
No, male.
WWE?
Yes.
Okay.
LA Knight.
Wrong.
Keep taking these shots in the dark. They don't work.
You even got May saying you called them out. Now they won't let you win.
I hope so, May. I hope so.
Oh, it's my turn, huh?
Yes, you are up.
Are they in a tag team?
No, not currently. They've been in a tag team, but they are not.
Wait, so is it they or
No, just saying.
one of them has been in a tag team? Okay. Have they wrestled for Ring of? Have they wrestled for Ring of Honor?
No.
Okay. Trying to think of who's not a tag team right now. That was. Pretty nice if they were a champion.
They have been a champion in the past, but they are not a champion right now.
Okay. Miz. Miz.
No.
Are they currently active?
No.
Okay. The Road Warriors.
No.
Attitude Era?
No. Maybe, yes, a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Wasn't nothing crazy for him.
Okay.
Did they ever wrestle Hulk Hogan?
Yes.
Ooh.
Quite a few times, if I do recall. This one really got you guys stumped.
Is he alive?
No.
Kurt Hennig?
No. Wrong.
Okay. Seriously.
This is funny. You guys are 12 questions in.
Hogan.
Derek looks like he's doing like math to figure it out.
Was he a part of the NWO?
NWO.
Part
Question.
of them? No.
Yes. Yes, at one point he was.
Randy Savage.
Ding, ding, ding. Yes.
Oh.
Oh, I was getting scared. You guys were at 14. I thought no one was going to get Macho Man. Randy Savage. Come on, guys. All
Tell
right.
me
The NWO question helped a lot.
You're welcome.
Well, once again, for half of the questions, you guys were going current people. But I mean, it kind of helped you guys a little bit.
That's fair.
What's the score?
The score is 3-2. Michelle is in the lead by 1 point.
I think we could just
Look at the
end
Home Alone
it
kid
right there.
thing.
What'd you say?
So I think we could
Like
just
the
end
Home-
it here.
No, you just want to end it here? I don't know if that sounds fair. You just figured out what the score was. I can't just let you end.
Hey, public record. You can tell me what the score is.
I mean, you make the rules.
Oh, Bud Galloway was on my way to answer, but the app crashed.
Bud, try again. Try again. Don't give up. Just like us with the hooligans. We don't give up.
Oh, I feel like you're going to pull a good one here for this one. Because, come on, guys. Come on. All right, let's see
I'm
here.
doing just fine. He's the one that's finally trying to catch up.
All right.
Oh, now we're talking trash. Okay, I see how it goes. I see what this podcast is.
Oh, we got Bud. He's got you. He's got you.
Oh, man.
Is the other half of the boys getting ready to join? Is that getting ready to happen?
Oh, I could not
Come on,
hear
Bud.
what you guys.
I'll take them both on. I mean, come on. He's not going to help it. Even if he came on to help him, I'm still going to win.
Michelle, you can't beat the boys. We are unstoppable. Hashtag what a masterpiece.
Is that your way of summoning him in? You're just gonna keep going.
I'm trying to work him into the gimmick here. Let's see what can happen. Please let it happen. I need it.
He's
I
begging
need
him for help is what he's doing.
This is like SOS right now, okay? He's trying.
It's the bat signal. It's the bat signal. I need my Bud.
Oh my gosh. All right. Whenever you guys are ready.
All right.
Go ahead.
Is it an active wrestler?
Yes. Fine. There you go. Kick it off with the good questions. You guys aren't completely confused.
I'm learning. Give me time.
We're only about 15 questions in. Working for WWE?
Yes.
Current champion?
Say that one more time.
Are they a current champion?
No, they are not. Oh, hold on. I think the summoning worked.
Oh, are you serious?
I'm serious. He's here.
Hashtag wham! Let's go!
All right. Where is Mint Marks? All right.
I don't know.
Michelle calling your recruits because the boys are here. And we're looking for trouble.
Oh, we officially now have the boys.
There we go. I can hear you now.
Over. Yep, we've officially got the boys taking over now. It's over. It's over.
All right, Matt, I need you now. They're ganging up on me.
The boys are here.
Okay.
We're looking for trouble.
You got Matt for life. I think Matt is trying to turn sides on you. You need to be. Oh, we got Noel. Always looking for trouble.
That's right, Noel. You know it better than anybody else. The boys are always looking for trouble, and we'll find it.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. All right. Let me fix my thing here. Okay, where were we? Is the question.
All right.
I think you just gave me another point, and Michelle was now down by 1. I think that's where we were at.
No.
Oh my
That's
gosh,
where
we
we're
got
at.
Matt Mark. What a rush. Okay, so I do. Who started?
Where are we?
Well, you're 3 questions in. I'm trying to figure out whose turn it is because I'm gonna be honest, I don't know.
I think he asked if it was a current champion, so I think it's my turn.
Yeah. I don't know if we got an answer. I didn't know that we got an answer.
No, not a current champion.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it a male?
No.
Only because I said it 5 times. Bailey.
Okay, you need to stop with Bailey because it's not Bailey.
It's Alexa Bliss, isn't it?
Oh. Not active, though. Is she active?
Yeah, she just came back.
Yeah.
Is she active now? Oh, she's Y6, yeah. All right, Michelle, your turn, I guess.
All right. Heel?
Yes.
Naomi.
Yes. Okay, really? You guys got two people now. You guys still haven't got it.
I told you, I'm not worried.
Victoria, you didn't give Bud a turn. You didn't give Bud a turn. That's a shame.
He's on your team.
That's a
He's on
shame.
your team.
It's the
He's
hot
on
tag.
your team. You have to count. It's on your team. You have to take turns.
The hot tag was there. It happened, and you didn't see it. That's on you.
Okay, then just clap super loud or something. Come on, guys. Count it as a buzzer.
He was the legal man. Tired of these shenanigans all the
It
time.
did not count. You're not. No, okay, hold on. All right, guys. You guys are disappointing May.
May, it is all Victoria's fault. She has caused all of this.
Me? It's my fault?
Yes, you did all this. There's shenanigans amok right now. This is shady business practices. Both of you. See, you and you.
You're the one who had to call in a lifeline, and it didn't help at all.
Oh, it helps. It's a morale boost. It's a morale boost.
Bat signal. That's it.
I guess you're gonna have to get yourself your own back signal, and you gotta find someone. Because
Somebody help me. Who's out there? Start sending out that damn link.
you just want me to just post the link and just kind of let this be a free for all?
First one to get their ass in here wins. Let's go. No.
I don't think we're gonna play that game because my stuff is gonna crash. I'm calling it.
This
There
is
will
like
be
a
no
boys
more.
match. It's insanity. It's chaos.
That's where we
Anarchy, as
thrive.
some would say. It's where we succeed. Now's the time.
Thrive in chaos or the mayhem.
Here we got Matt Bars coming in. The boys and May are going down. See, there you go. You got Matt talking
That's
the
right.
dirty.
It's about time you got
You shut
What
up.
the hell?
You shut up, geriatric man. No, what are you saying?
Noel saying, how are you guys losing this handicap match right now? Come on,
You
boys.
shut your
It's
mouth.
2-1.
But you need to get your boy. Get your boy.
I need, yeah.
I made it very loud and clear, though, last month at the show that we are taking over this company. I'm not dealing with his crap no more. And he wants to get on social. Little keyboard warrior. Oh, yeah? Matt Marks, you're not Macho Man. Shut up.
Oh my gosh.
Michelle, Victoria, these fans are getting out of hand. They're getting out of hand right now. Every one of them.
Let them go. We are not stopping no one.
You stop these fans.
Anarchy here.
You stop them.
Oh, don't put this on us.
You better shut these people down.
Nope.
I'm not going to listen to their crap.
Oh, that's good. They're not saying anything. They're typing it, so you read it. It's okay.
I hope their arthritic fingers can at least spell correctly, because I'm not going to deal with this crap from these people.
I'll let you have that one.
I go through and I high five their arthritic hands, and then all of a sudden they want to turn it around on the keyboard and talk trash to me because I can't guess WWE trivia. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll do better next time, May.
I support this.
A little bit of a fit.
Aren't you glad
This
you're
is
doing that?
frustrating. I am very frustrated right now. These people are working me up.
You might let it probably going down.
He's throwing a straight up tantrum.
Now I turn my ass. I'm going rogue. Bud, you better step in. I'm going rogue. You know what happens when I go rogue.
Everything's calm until he loses the shirt. Once the shirt's gone, it's over.
The shot comes all chaos ensues.
Leave it on. Just leave it on.
Matt Marks, Dolfo, you shut your mouth. May, you go to sleep. Go to sleep. Jimmy went to sleep already. He took a nap because he's sleepy boy at 8 o'clock p.m. because he's got to wake up at 4 a.m. I can't help it you work at a factory. I do too.
It's gonna look crazy. Okay?
The questions about
I'm
that
not sure
too.
the fans are getting crazy. I'm pretty sure it's you, Derek.
Keep these fans in line. Losing control.
I'm single fan chat. Come on.
Okay, nothing has been happening in chat since your rant. I think they may have got it. Okay.
May, you better
They
be
better
very, very
understand.
grateful that Bud showed up because I think we've lost Derek.
Ah!
Get back in.
It's over.
It's all right, you cowards. Oh, I lost my earbuds because of you. I lost my shirt. I'm sick and tired of these fans. Where are my earbuds? I got one. Don't worry. I got one. I can still hear. I will not. But to be fair, I'll take
He's
crap.
getting so mad because this is fun.
No, fool, I will give you crap in person too. I promise you that. Bud will back that up.
Oh yeah, now it's going crazy. You got Jimmy coming back in.
You woke Jimmy up.
Jimmy was sleeping and you woke him up.
Good, Jimmy. You don't need to go to work. Call in, brother. You need to
You
be
don't
here
need
on
a
this
job.
podcast right now. You don't need that
a job.
That 9 to 5 ain't cutting it, brother. You stay here on this podcast where you are important. You are the man right now. You keep chiming in. Just don't say anything bad about me or Bud, or else I'm going to come after you.
They got Noel telling you to put it back on.
No, don't
No, I can't
stop
find
this,
that
Noel.
shirt right now. I lost an earbud, a shirt, and a hat all in the matter of 30 seconds because of your attitude. I'm sick and tired of it.
Oh my goodness.
I'm out of breath. Damn it.
Jimmy, you took that shit off and Sally trying to get the taser.
He loves it. Don't tempt him.
I'll
Don't
take
tempt
the
him.
taser, Jimmy. You ain't got the taser to take Derek Gage down because I'll keep coming. I will never stop. Cash Gordon Dalton Diamond beat me with kendo sticks. Dave Walker put me through a table with thumbtacks on it. I never stop. Bud Gallows knows that.
Apparently.
Jimmy, you're playing a dangerous game.
I'm a facilitator.
He is a facilitator. He facilitates violence.
Get that flex. Yeah,
Yeah,
look
I
at it.
think we was.
Look at those. Look at it. It looks like Brock Lesnar, but better.
But better. That's it.
We got Noel coming back in, but we know Derek loves pain, so it might not be the best idea.
He understands. He understands, at least.
Oh,
No, folks, good luck. You just got Jimmy killed. Jimmy just died because of you. Your action.
Jimmy sounds like a cell extraction moment.
Jimmy, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. This has gone off the rails. You fans, shut your mouth. I'm going to start going door to door. And there's a geriatric couple next door that are going to get it because of your actions. Because I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where you live, Jimmy. I'm just going to go door to door until I get to you.
There's an open challenge Saturday.
There is an open challenge Saturday at Ignite Pro Wrestling. And frankly, somebody's going to get hurt. That's going to be a bad deal. It's going to be a bad deal.
I don't know, it might be Jimmy. You never know.
Jimmy, you step up. You show up Saturday at Ignite Pro Wrestling in Carterville, Illinois. And you are going to get it. Okay, Jimmy? Bring the taser. You're going to need it, son.
Well said.
All right, so we really needs to calm down, Derek.
Love Bucky's, by the way.
I like that Bussy shirt.
Go Bucky's. Yep.
Bussy's cup with the
Love
Bussy
that
coffee.
I took a picture with that beaver last time I was traveling down south.
The Bussy beaver.
35 years working prisons and jails and 35 years of working shows with folks that can't get it together. Well, Jimmy! Which prison did you work at? I may have been incarcerated in that one.
Man, I had already
I was in some facility in Hannah with a straitjacket on. I don't know. I can't remember what it was. It might have been a prison. I don't know, honestly. It may have been a loony bin.
What's the difference?
Penitentiary on me.
He was in the living room on a Saturday night.
Jimmy, you try to penetrate me and see what happens, bud. See what happens. I'm not
It's not easy to do.
Bud can barely do it. Barely. He's a big guy. The walls. What about the walls of Jericho? Jimmy, you're a mouthy, sleepy man right now. You got to be at work at 4 a.m. and you're up here running your mouth at me?
Man, you really got Jimmy going.
Missouri State Penitentiary, Death Row, gun toes. Okay, so you...
How do you cut those toenails if they're guns?
What? Yeah, that doesn't make any sense, Jimmy. You sound
No
insane.
sense.
You're crazy. Jimmy's crazy.
He's crazy. Yeah, penitentiary. I don't know what it means, but that, you know.
Victoria, Michelle, get Jimmy under control, please. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Jimmy, please heal yourself.
Everybody
Dude, by the way.
He's about one comment away from being a James.
Jimmy just sent me a friend request on Facebook. Nerd. My friend.
Oh, I don't know. He might start talking shit to you there.
Oh, he's gonna try. I'm gonna block him. I ain't gonna listen to this crap. He doesn't know how to cut gun toes or whatever.
Go to bed, James.
Yeah, you gotta be up at 4 a.m. Go to that factory, son.
All right. I don't even know where we left off at this point, okay?
This is where you announced that.
Victoria, let's be honest. Michelle,
you left off giving Derek won. Derek won. Derek already won. The game's over. I showed up, hot tag. It's a roll up.
Yeah,
you know what? Schoolboy, we rolled him up.
I don't even know who Derek is pointing at or messing with at this point. I don't even know what's going on.
Bud, your fingers. Other side, buddy. Other side. Other
Yeah,
side.
see, no, because you're right here.
You're on the wrong side, Derek. You're pointing the wrong direction.
Wait, which way are you? Dude, on mine, I'm in the top middle. I can't find you. I think you're here.
Other
You're like to my
side.
left, like a puppy.
Other side.
Like
Go.
my puppy.
This way.
Which way?
I've lost complete
That way.
control.
Yeah, that way.
Look.
Oh, no, I put it. No. No. No.
Right
come
there.
on. It's not. Come on.
Bud,
Just give it
Come on.
the Z snap.
You even got Noel laughing at you. Hold on. You are both pointing the wrong way.
I'm pointing the right way, no, folks. I'm pointing the right way. He's right here.
No,
Look,
Derek,
he's
you're pointing
here.
the wrong direction.
Victoria, he's here. I'm telling you. I'll screenshot this and send it to you. He's here.
He's not.
Because it's look. It's Victoria,
No.
Gage,
No.
Michelle,
No.
Bud. That's what
No.
my screen's showing me.
Well, then your screen is completely wrong.
Perception is reality, Victoria. That's it. Bud.
Okay, well, everywhere else, you look like you have no idea what you're doing.
You took the blue pill, didn't you?
And the red. I took both, honestly. I really went on for it.
Purple pill.
Yeah, my shirt stayed on the whole time till you came on, and then all of a sudden these people want to fire up and get me angry. Now
I'm here to
shirtless,
protect you.
I'm
It's
missing
fine.
an earbud. I can see it over there on the floor. My hat's over there. You're hydrating.
It's very key.
It's probably because he can't handle you.
It took me off the rail. I don't know where that other earbud is.
Maybe if you just like beep like a bat looking for the wall, just meep.
Like you're telling me you use like sonar?
Yeah.
Yeah, with the red and blue pill, I could probably do that. We lost Victoria. Oh, she went off the screen. Here we go.
Right.
What's happened? Did she take the red and not the blue? You gotta take both.
I think it was the purple.
All right, I can't handle you guys. Okay,
There she is. There she is.
it'll be a detox moment. Okay, because I'm not a fan. Every single one of you. Poor Bud over there has been as silent as can be over there.
Yeah.
Under there. He's down below. I'll take a screenshot. I'll post it on Facebook. He's below.
Well, I can show you on both devices that you just are pointing at nothing.
I'm gonna
Nothing
screenshot
at
it.
all.
There's a screenshot. I'll post it on
I didn't
Facebook.
get back to this. I thought it was
You're gonna
over.
answer for it. Forget the blue.
You're still in the wrong way, whether you like it or not. You're gonna look back at the footage and you're just gonna realize that you look completely stupid.
I'm gonna look back at the screenshot and know that I was right and you were wrong.
No.
Stick your head in poo-poo.
Hey Derek, just point where I am real quick. Just do that for me. I got the screenshot. You're wrong.
Yeah, see,
I'm not wrong. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna post it on social media. I'm not crazy.
Your perception is not my reality, brother.
My perception is everybody's reality, unless they want to get it. Tell Noel to shut up. Shut up, Noel.
He didn't talk this much during his episode.
No, all of a sudden he wants to run his mouth, little keyboard warrior. Running his mouth, talking crap about poor little Derek Gage. This is where you want to be whenever Jesus comes to meet you, picking on poor little Derek Gage?
When are you making spaghetti, Noel? When are you making spaghetti, Noel?
He's making spaghetti?
Yeah, he's making spaghetti. He told me how. He said he was going to get some like 90-10 ground beef and some like San Marzano tomatoes and some Italian seasoning and some crushed red peppers and some garlic.
I actually remember that. That was Saturday.
Yeah.
That spaghetti like that, boy.
see,
Yeah, get some spaghetti.
Yes.
Don't answer, Noel. When? Answer the question, Noel.
You got to make spaghetti for the boys.
Make your little thumbs move faster, son.
TikTok.
Here you go. Here you go. Yeah, I got a great recipe last show.
Some good stuff.
Good advice. Good advice.
Hey, he got the recipe. He got it.
All right,
All right. Anyways,
you have control of this.
Over, boys, I got you.
Screenshot that support from Noel. We're taking over. No folds. Right there.
Screenshot it. Screenshot it. I got it done, bud.
Ah.
I want meatloaf too. Meatloaf too. No fault.
All right. Everyone calm down. We gotta get back to this game or we're gonna be here for a while. Okay, so everyone calm down. Take a breather.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
No, incorrect. I really I'm already counting that against your team.
They lose a point for saying his name.
You already lost. Done. Okay, so
remind me how many more points do I have? I'm winning by how much?
You're losing by 3, Michelle. Losing by 3.
No.
Nope.
She has 4 points and you guys only have 2.
So this one wins it all, right?
That's chicanery.
You
This is
just
a
want to do
roll-up.
it all? I was gonna give you guys a chance. How can you guys even catch up here? Hold on.
If they get it, they can have 2 points.
Okay, so if you guys get
'Cause there's
this
2
next
of us.
one, there you go. Exactly. You guys
That
gotta
still
work as a
doesn't
team
scare
here.
me.
You guys gotta channel the boys here. All right. It's gotta be a good one then. It's gotta be a good one.
And they can even go first.
Yeah?
Are you sure? Because you won't get a shot.
I'm not worried.
All right. Whenever you guys are ready.
You have to actually ask the question,
I'm ready.
gentlemen.
But you're asking the question now. And I'm pointing down
Okay.
at you because that's where my
Are they bald?
Say that again.
Are they bald?
No. Man, he really wanted it to be Stone Cold.
Okay. Are they
You know, he had hair. He had hair for a while, so it'll still work.
Are they current?
Yes.
Are they in WWE?
No. Not right now.
NXT.
No, that's still WWE.
I didn't know how serious you were going to be about this, okay? I'm sorry. Don't judge me.
What was your first question? Are they bald? Were they bald?
That's why I am not worried.
So they're not bald and they don't work at NXT. So Baron Corbin isn't it.
No, I'm so glad you were so invested that you wanted to be Baron Corbin.
GCW now.
Okay. Is it a male?
Yes.
They're bald. No wonder they're a male. Wait, are they bald?
No.
No, it's not bald.
I laughed too hard when he said the bald thing because him and Itchy and Mason had a bald thing going, and I died. On the inside, I died.
You can't trust them. They're bald.
No.
You can't trust a bald person.
People. Well,
No.
they're not bald. They're in AEW. Oh, Jesus. Will Ospreay.
No, wrong.
What?
Are they tag division?
Assassin, really?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's them.
It's them.
All right, you have to go, Michelle, before they.
All right, shut up. Singles competitor.
He has done it. Yes.
Oh,
And
I'm so confident now.
We just lost all confidence that fast.
What? Then we know it's not FTR, so we can move on, right?
I was thinking the Jacksons. that's why I merged it singles. I'm like, oh, Matt and Nick have both worked singles. But then I'm also thinking, like, oh, geez.
I mean,
Are they a currently active tag team that just returned this past weekend?
They are a current tag team, but I'm not sure if they just returned this past weekend. I'm going to have to.
Matt and Nick Jackson.
I'm going to fact check it.
Check.
Okay, no, they did not return in the past week.
that means that they're not here.
Not the Bucks. Let's try to find my other yearbook while Rochelle guesses. But focus.
Okay.
I'm focusing.
Okay. So it's a tag team?
Well, it's
Tag
not
team
a
in
team.
AEW.
It's one of the members of the tag team.
Is it Big Bill?
No.
Okay, because
No, it wouldn't
I
be
was
him
just
and Bounty
watching.
Hunter Brian
I was
Keith.
hey, I was watching some Enzo Amore
That wasn't an official
and
guess. That wasn't an official guess.
Big Cass, bonafide stud, certified G.
No, that was a guess, Derek.
SAWFT soft.
Not officially. That
Yes,
wasn't
it
an
was.
official guess. That was like a hint. Maybe someone
That
call
was
it.
not a hint.
He's an official member of your team. It was an official guess. It's my turn.
Where's your guess?
Jeff Hardy.
How? Yes.
Oh, that's a Dexter Roswell question.
I found my hat.
You know what?
Again.
Solidarity.
Done.
It's gone.
Take that shirt off, bud. Turn your shirt.
You
That's a load of crap.
demanded that I answer, so I did.
Load of crap, Michelle.
This is golf
Guys,
rules,
keep
right?
reading.
Lowest score wins.
No, it is not lowest score wins. I'm sorry. You joined late. I don't think you heard the rules.
I didn't hear him at all.
So you're just gonna wing it at this point.
I don't know many of AEW's tag teams that were in WWE besides the Hardys. Unless you go by, well, who's with Billy Gunn, but no, it just he was, right? I don't even know.
I was thinking of Jericho too, honestly.
Oh, yeah. I
Derek
was waiting for Derek to guess Christian.
I'm not happy about this. This
We're
load of
not
crap.
surprised.
Sorry, May.
No, you're not. You're not sorry.
May's here anymore. I think May was that disappointed.
She needs some ham. That way she can be mayhem.
Okay, so how many more rounds do we think we should be doing?
I just won. Again, they're never
Nope.
going to beat me.
I'm thinking of a wrestler. Derek, who is it?
John Moxley.
That's right.
Do you know
point.
that was right, or did you just say what he said?
1 point
I
for
don't know
us.
what you're talking about. He's the AEW World Heavyweight Champion, and he's a mayhem in the ring, just like Mayhem.
Just like the original Mayhem in Murfreesboro, which was Bud Gallows and Derek Gage, taking it to the Forgotten.
Yeah, John Moxley went from having hair to not. So connections.
I think he has hair
How
again.
come you guys can't bring this power into the actual game?
This is the power of the boys.
Well, the power of the boys are losing.
No, we win. We just find a way to win.
We find a
you
way.
guys
We're
are
waiting on
down
that. You haven't done
3
it yet. I'm still winning. What's the score? 5-0?
It's 5-2. They're down 3 points.
You're not gonna catch me.
Shame on you. Lying. 5-0. No.
I just want to know why you're thinking of Nick Aldis and going to answer questions for Nick Aldis.
What?
Nick Aldis. He's underrated, man.
I'm sorry, where did Nick Aldis come in at all?
Here's one of the longest reigning NWA world champions. I mean, come on, 10 pounds of gold.
That is true.
Cody
That
Rhodes
is
beat
true.
him. Cody Rhodes beat him, and he had to win it back. I mean, Nick Aldis is a great, person to think about.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 1
So you
point
guys
for
just want me to pick him as the
All right,
next
I'll tell
guest
you
or
what.
something?
I am so confident that they are not going to beat me, that they can earn double points if they get this right.
We're
Okay.
getting it.
Ooh, really healing it up there, Michelle. Healing
I'm
it
giving
up.
you all the help you need.
Okay. And then I'm going to, all right, which one do we do now? Then is the point for the double points. I don't even know if I have faith in them anymore at this point. I think I lost the faith. All right.
Channel Jimmy energy.
Jimmy Energy.
Don't wake Jimmy
Yeah.
up.
What's that?
Come
He's
on.
going back to bed.
Let
Jimmy's asleep. He's got to be up at 4 a.m.
He's not going to sleep. He's too worked up.
He was a little hot earlier. He came in hot. A little bit.
All right. Should I make this one harder?
How much harder are you going to make it on them? Make it easy.
It's not even that hard, okay?
I feel like they're mocking us, Derek.
The boys are always hard.
I'm going to do this.
Flex. Flex on them. Flex on them, bud.
I mean, I'm in sleeves, so I can't.
Take the sleeves off. You flex on them every time.
All right, you guys not having a flex bottle yet? Or are we ready to move on? How you guys feeling there? You guys feel a little pumped up.
Do the hardest one you got.
They need to do whatever they need. Go on.
You know, if they can think they're winning with that, then we'll go with it. Okay, we'll just let it be. All right, is everybody ready?
I am ready to win this right here because it is over as soon as I guess it.
Okay, go for it. Whenever you guys are ready, ask the first question.
Is this a WWE or AEW wrestler?
WWE.
Okay.
Current champion.
Yes.
Relevant championship.
Yes.
So it's not the Intercontinental.
Yes.
Female wrestler.
Yes.
Blonde hair?
Yes.
I don't remember who the champions are.
Hey, Taylor.
Yes.
Does she love her daddy, Dom?
No.
Damn.
Is it Io Sky?
Ew.
No.
Was she a champion recently? I don't know.
She is one of the champions, yes, but
Tiffany
it's not-
Stratton.
Right.
Tiffany Stratton.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, I had to yell. I'm sorry.
Ding, ding, ding. They have got double points.
Yeah,
Hey, you
but
did
it
it.
took them to the very end to knock me out.
So you guys are only 1 point away from being tied, but you need to win this next one for double points to win. Now, the quick question, do we do this as the final round since they have a chance to either win or lose? All right. All right, guys. It's whatever.
Who's going first? All right. Male wrestler.
Yes.
AEW or AEW?
Yes, he is currently in AEW.
Feels right.
Say it again.
I said it feels right.
Oh, okay.
Is it a champion?
No.
Has he ever worked for WWE?
Yes.
Whose house?
No.
Okay. Nothing. That wasn't my question.
Christian.
Did you say Christian?
Yes.
No.
Ah,
The GOAT.
It would have been way too easy. We can't do that.
Works for WWE in AEW.
In a tag team currently?
I don't believe so. No. I'll fact check me, but I do not believe so.
And not a champion in AEW.
No.
Worked for WWE in AEW. Not a champion. Not a tag team.
that leaves a couple.
Is he a champion?
Adam Copeland.
No.
Darn.
He was in Rated FTR.
Yeah, but they aren't now. So I was going off of today.
Yeah, they just broke. Oh.
Let's say. So he's not in a tag team. Is he? What? Go ahead.
Okay, so yes, he is not in a tag team. He's working with one, but he's not in a tag team.
Bobby Lashley.
No.
Roderick Strong.
No.
Adam Cole. Bay.
No.
What the crap? What kind of question is this?
Ricochet.
No.
Working with a tag.
Not in a tag, but working with a tag in AEW.
Mm-hmm. You guys only got half the questions left?
Jeff Jarrett.
Oh,
No.
No.
No. No.
Double J Jeff Jarrett.
is he a manager?
No, it's nothing.
What?
He's in training.
What did you say, Victoria?
I said no, he is not a manager.
Okay.
Is he a
John
champion?
Moxley.
Say that again?
John Moxley.
John Moxley? No.
Ah,
You already asked if he was the current champion, remember?
Oh, yeah. I forgot about the Death Rider storyline. Jesus. That was dumb. That was dumb. Ah!
You wasted a question because now you guys have already asked 13. Come on.
Oh no. I have no idea. So obviously in WWE.
Oh, what
We're
is
gonna
that? See.
Has he been there since the beginning? Damn near.
Say it again.
Has he been there since the beginning?
In AEW?
Yeah.
Not really, no.
Oh, man.
tag team there. Kenny Omega.
No.
He was in WWE for like very short amount of time.
Still not who it was. Did Derek just completely quit?
Oh, Derek gave up, so it's my turn. Does he have blonde hair?
You're just going to skip right over Derek like that.
He's not here anymore.
I don't know if I can have you skip the turn. Where'd he go? You better get your tag team back because you about to lose his turn.
Is it yes, Billy Gunn?
No to Michelle. No to Bud.
Darn.
What did I ask?
If he was blonde.
Oh,
Because I don't think he changed his hair. I kind of hope he
well,
didn't. Okay, don't try auto-correcting me. I know what I typed.
well, Bud took Derek's turn last time, so I get to take Derek's turn this time.
No, wait.
It
You
worked.
can't take.
It's fair.
Man, he really just quit, didn't he?
He's passed out on the floor. All the rage.
What did he do? Just like crash out and be like, I'm done.
That's it. All the rage, just spontaneous. Oh, see, here he comes.
He's looking for
See,
Jimmy.
oh, now he's
Chris
here.
Jericho.
You went and looked something up.
You-
The way you came back and instantly said a name.
Would I do that?
I
Me?
think you're right.
Yes.
I think you're right.
And
I
that was
wouldn't do
my
that.
guess. It was going to be my guess. But if you were here, part of the podcast, playing the game, you would know that the question that I asked would have made it an absolute no for Chris Jericho. But you were off messing around, and now look, you wasted a question.
What? I think
Because
there was a video lag. There was something in the internet that just kind of caused the freeze a little bit, and maybe you lost connection with me. That was it. There was no
I'm not the one that
shenanigans,
lost
Michelle. There was
connection.
none. I wouldn't do that. That's not me. That's not the rules I play by in life.
He's telling truth.
Now, if you don't mind me, I did pick my hat up. I ain't gonna lie.
So it is not Chris Jericho.
Liar.
However, I'm not lying. The male star, he is blonde, but not blonde. So it's more of that dirty blonde where it almost doesn't look it.
Mm.
Are they active?
Yes. You guys only have 2 more questions left.
And they were in WWE. That's tough. That's tough.
Maybe you guys should stop asking AEW questions. Maybe try figuring who was WWE. Because you guys got 2 questions.
You guys are ruining this. I don't even know. I said working with a tag team.
Now, whenever you say they were in WWE, was that like a cameo, or was that just like they had an official match?
No, they were pretty predominant in WWE for a while.
Okay. We've already guessed Edge, Christian, and Jericho.
Dustin Rhodes.
No.
That was a good guess. Not gonna lie, that was a good guess.
That one was a good one.
So there's one left.
Yes. And it's on your guys' team to guess it.
Oh boy. Let's see. Working with a tag.
Oh, this is gonna be so obvious.
Hey Derek, who works for AEW that didn't work in, or has worked in WWE?
A shitload of people.
Yeah, but who? And they were relevant in WWE, but
did
it's
we
not
answer
Jericho.
whether? Wait. Did we answer whether it was male or female?
Yeah.
You did. Was it male or
Yeah.
female? Bud?
It was male.
It was male.
That's why
Oh,
everybody's
it's
been
male. Okay.
guessing male.
It's the male side. They were relevant in WWE, but now they're in AEW helping a tag team.
Mm-hmm.
God, mine goes to Adam Copeland, but you already guessed that, sure, whatever. So,
And they're blonde, but not blonde. They're blonde adjacent.
what a question. At least they're not bald.
Yeah, those guys you
That
can't
would
trust
be-
them.
That would be way worse. I don't like bald people.
Yeah, you can't trust them.
Oh wait, hold on. So Derek, you don't like bald people?
Mm.
No.
No, you can't trust them.
Just a slimy bunch. You gotta watch them.
That's why their team doesn't work well together, and they're going to lose to me.
We beat the
Oh,
hooligans.
sure.
I don't want to hear your crap.
You beat the hooligans, but you can't beat me. Come on.
This game is rigged. Victoria has been working heel the whole time.
I'm
We're getting
not.
ready to see the old double cross. This is like Bret Hart and Steve Austin back in like '97. We're getting the double cross here.
Yep.
Anything to avoid answering and losing.
I'm thinking. You shush.
How many titles did they hold in WWE?
What? Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Now you
This is
gotta wait a
relevant.
second.
That means they've been around a while.
I don't know. I'm gonna be completely
What do you
honest.
think of your partner's question, Derek?
I don't think that was the question that was going to answer or solve the problem here, but
Oh, it will. It will.
it'll work. We'll give it a chance. We'll give it a chance.
All right, hold on. Don't make me count them myself. Can you just tell me, please? Okay. In WWE, he held 11 championships. So now,
You
will you
can't
be
count the 24/7 championship.
It is
Was
not.
the 24/7 there? Okay.
No. Well, he's not blonde, so it's not that guy.
He's trying to throw everybody off his game because he brought his dog in. See what he's trying. See the game
Got
he's
a
trying to do.
puppy.
He's cheating.
Think,
He's
bud.
asking.
Think. I brought in a dog.
Come here.
This guy.
It's just gonna turn into showing dogs. We're not even gonna.
Bud's bringing his dog in. Keep thinking, Bud. Keep thinking. Thoroughly chick. Oh, that's a sweet boy. I love that dog. My dog's only a year old. He's a baby. He's just a baby. Just a baby.
See, Michelle, now our dogs are probably feeling so
No.
left out that we didn't give them camera
I
time.
was going to say our dogs are all locked
Bring
up
in the
bed.
dogs.
If we bring in the dogs, they will take over this entire podcast because they knock us over. So.
That's what this guy tries to do to me.
All right,
Have
what's
we
the
guessed
final
Adam
guess?
Copeland?
That I have won.
Okay,
Who is it?
what is your guys' final guess of the person? Because it looks like you guys aren't going to get it.
And Adam Copeland wasn't guessed? Or was guessed
guys-
already?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you guys already guessed him, and it was wrong. As much as you want it to be true, it's not.
It's the pick. It's the pick.
All right.
Hangman Adam Page.
He was
It's
never
not
in
even true,
WWE.
but no.
I don't know. I
He
don't
was
even
in
know who's in
WC.
AEW. Not right now.
Either way, it's wrong. And it wasn't your guess, so.
I'm gonna win anyway.
Yeah, Derek, come on.
What is your guys' guess?
Big Bill.
That's already been guessed.
I don't know. I
That's
have
when he
no
was
idea
off
at this
having
point.
his hiatus.
Can we be a little more specific on the or the titles that they held in WWE? That could be really important.
Okay, you know what? Just for shits and gigs, fine.
Give him a
That's what I was
clue.
thinking.
Give him what?
Give him a clue.
All right, so that's what I'll tell them. He held the Intercontinental title 3 times, the Tag Team titles 4 times, the World Tag Team title once, and the SmackDown Tag Team title once.
So they're a tag team specialist. It was Billy Gunn.
No,
No, it
that's
wasn't.
already been guessed.
No.
We
Oh
just
my
keep going in a
God, guys.
circle.
You guys,
I'm-
you just keep
I'm
guessing the
stumped.
same people.
Gold dust.
No,
Brian Danielson.
no, you can't just read what Jimmy said. It's still wrong.
I was
He's
just
not
saying,
active,
Jimmy.
though.
I wasn't a guess. I thought Jimmy was sleeping.
right, you
Brian
guys-
Danielson retired.
None of you guys. Yeah, exactly. So again, that was a horrible guess. But it's fine,
Terrible.
Jimmy.
Terrible guess.
It's on Derek for reading it out loud. So the answer was, since you guys did not get it, it is John Morrison or in AEW, Johnny TV.
He doesn't have a name. He's just Johnny.
Well, you
He's
didn't even
got
say his
brown.
name was John.
Got
You
brown
didn't
hair.
say it.
Morrison's been
Johnny Nitro has
everywhere.
brown hair.
He has brown hair, but he changed it where it's a dirty blonde, where it's weird yellow. It looks weird.
This was a load of crap, Victoria. A load of crap.
I purposely no. When I
You
got
just-
asked the question, I
you cheated
purposely
the boys
looked it
out of
up.
a
No,
win.
no. I looked it up and I found. I even have picture proof. Okay, I was making sure I was not leading you guys in a corner.
Sure you did.
I'm-
Sure you did. Show the
He's been in
evidence.
so many promotions, he's not relevant anymore. I forgot where he was.
Easy, bud. Don't
That's
shoot
why
on
I
them.
said it was.
Jeez.
I was a throw-on.
Sore losers.
And he could be
That's
Johnny No Folds Wrestling. I mean, come on.
That's why halfway through I told you guys start asking about his WWE career, trying to help you guys, and you ignored it. You
What was I
ignored
going to
it.
ask? Was he in 3MB? Like, was that what we were going to ask? A 3-man band?
You could have. There's
That's
so
so
many questions you
specific.
could have asked to get this.
No, he
What
couldn't.
would I
He was
have-
gone for half the podcast.
You tell me, what would I have asked to get Johnny Nitro?
Okay, come on. You could have, first of all, turned and listened to my advice and said ask WWE
dance?
questions. Huh?
We should have just said, is it a John?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there you go. It would have made you narrow it down for
Okay.
you.
Fair enough.
You could ask
This is
specifics
John.
about his tag team.
Who were his tag team partners?
He tagged with The Miz.
And
And now he's currently working with what were the Maximum Male Models.
The
Mansoor
Mexican
and
Collection.
Basse. I don't know if they still go by that name, but
There. Yeah, they're a Mexican Collection. You're right on that.
there you
I'll
go.
give you
See,
that.
thank you.
I'll give you that. That's
Thank
it, though.
you.
That's all I give you. That's it.
That's all I get, just a little inch. So that means the winner of the game is Michelle. Even on a 2-on-1.
we let it happen. It's not gentlemanly to let a man beat a woman. I mean,
Right,
the right thing to do was to lose for her,
Right.
you know?
Oh, okay. Wow, you really backtracked. I thought you had
Yeah,
so
good
much
guy,
confidence that you were
Yeah,
gonna win.
no.
Just
We have
sold.
standards. We have standards. We're polite to women, you know.
Derek lost those standards. Once he kept saying he was a gentleman, and then all of a sudden he was like, "Yes, I'm going first. Let me do it." Okay.
Well, I don't know if he's still here because, I mean, they just took forever answering
Quit
the
laughing,
question.
Jimmy. Go to sleep.
I know Jimmy's here, but Matt,
You take your
congratulations.
geriatric fuck to bed. Go to sleep,
James.
Jimmy.
Lol.
Well, that means
That man
the
said he was going to
winner
sleep an
is
hour ago.
who won for Matt Marks. So I don't know
I
if
told
he's
you
still
it was
here.
gonna happen. I told you it was
Yeah,
going to
hands.
happen.
So Matt Marks, please message and he is here. Take that,
Let's
Derek.
say he's already messaging.
Yeah. So please, Matt, make sure you either message the Ringside, my account, or Michelle, so that we
He
can
thinks
get you
he's
your
Brian
$25
Danielson.
refund.
That man is insane. He's saying yes, yes, yes. He thinks he's Brian Danielson. He's out of his mind. Do not deliver that package, ladies. That is chaos waiting to happen. He's very
That's chaos?
confused. He thinks it's 2012.
I think he's okay. I think he's just happy.
Apparently, Derek can't do that.
I don't know.
All right. Well, yes, I don't think we have to worry about take it on the boys. So I think NGW and whoever you've got going on at Ignite this weekend first has nothing to worry about. And I guess the fam's going to keep their belts because if I can, so can they. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
Well, I'll tell you what right now, Michelle. The fam's not showing up for trivia night. They're showing up for a fist fight. And whenever they show up for a fist fight with the boys, guess what's going to happen? They're going to get knocked down and laid out, and the boys are going to walk out of NGW with the tag team titles in their hands. And as far as Ignite Pro Wrestling goes, whenever I show up and I lay out my open challenge, I'm going to lay out some newcomer, some nerd, some dork that wants to come from the back and prove himself. But whenever I get done with that, Shane Rich will still be in my line of sight. And I will take Shane Rich out next month if he has the courage and the stones to show up to Carterville, Illinois, and fight me man to man. Bud Galloway, take it from here.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
That overwhelming support from your tag team partner. I don't know.
Yes.
That's my dog.
Right there.
That's my dog.
You have so much confidence about it. Yep. Yes.
Have you ever seen his energy drink reviews on TikTok?
No.
You need to check him out. If you're not on TikTok, you need to get on TikTok. You need to follow Bud Gallows on TikTok so that you can follow every energy drink release review that he puts out.
Here's a sneak peek. All right, you ready? All right. It's good.
It's good.
It's good.
It's good.
It's good.
It's good. All right.
Every one of them.
We're definitely gonna have to follow because I will never drink another energy drink again without his approval. But
His
I should
approval is
probably
what's
start
important.
drinking them first.
To the moon.
Oh my goodness. Well, gentlemen, thank you so much for playing the game with us and losing so wonderfully.
Hey,
Yes,
watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
I can't. Nose is in the way.
Yeah, you're real quick with it, and it's gonna get you in trouble. You better watch it.
I'll try to.
Don't be like Jimmy. Don't let Jimmy be a bad influence on you. All right, Jimmy and No Fault are the trouble. Don't let them influence you.
I see. Okay, it's all their fault. I can go along with that.
Okay.
Always their fault.
Before we let you go, though, please, as we always close, we want to know what's next in your story. So you did mention your upcoming fights. Is there anywhere else that we should be keeping an eye out for you gentlemen in the near future?
All right, first off, Jimmy's running his mouth again, I think. Come on and catch me at the Hall of Fame inductions, June 22nd. Jimmy, what Hall of Fame are you getting inducted into? First off,
Going to sleep Hall of Fame?
Going to sleep at 8 p.m.? Really? That's the Hall of Fame you're going to go in? Secondly, the boys are going to be where? They are going to be Ignite Pro Wrestling this Saturday in Carterville, Illinois. New Genesis Wrestling in Mascoutah, Illinois. Next Saturday, facing the Fan for the tag team titles. May 24th, you're going to catch us again over at No Fault Pro Wrestling. We're going to run through every damn person they put in our path because we are headed to the top of taking that company over. And just keep an eye on our social media pages. Bud Gallows, Derek Gage, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. We've got them all. If you can't find one of them, you look at one of our pages, you'll find all of the others. We'll have links to all those posted. We'll have Pro Wrestling Tee stuff set up there. Come to our pages. You'll see where we're going to be going, where we're heading. We're heading to the top. Just a little clue. We're heading to the top because, as the great Macho Man Randy Savage once said, the cream of the crop. Bud Gallows takes it away.
I don't know the rest.
Always rises to the top, you son of a... I'll PG it. But keep an eye on those social media pages. Keep an eye on Ringside Rivalries page. You're going to see a lot from this Ringside Rivalries page, people. Keep tuning into them. Keep seeing the upcoming talent coming up in this area. That is going to tell you where you need to go, where you need to show up and support, where you need to show up and get entertained. And that's no lie. But Gallows, you got anything to say, brother?
We got shows every weekend. There's multiple promotions within driving distance. If you're in Southern Illinois, I guarantee there's 3 of them you can go to in any given week. I highly recommend the ones we go to because you're going to be the most entertained. Because if you think this is unhinged, just wait till you see it in person. It gets much worse or better. Like it really, I say better. You mean, anyways, yeah, local promotions. He already named them all, but just go see him, support him, love him.
Very good.
If you like horror movies, show up to a Derek Gage match.
All right, gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us, Derek. We appreciate all the time that you spent and all the stories you shared. But thank you for coming on and helping him out, even though it really didn't do much good. The effort was there, and we can commend you on that.
Look, Michelle, you're starting to run your mouth a little too much. Victoria, it was great seeing you. Thank you for the interview. Michelle kind of has a little bit of a mouth. She's just kind of chirping in my ear a lot. Not appreciative of that. So great job, Victoria. Michelle, do better. Do better.
Then I'll make sure to stop following you as a role model.
I should be nobody's role model. First off, that's a terrible decision.
What was I thinking?
But agreed.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. All right, guys. You guys have a wonderful night. Thank you so much. Good luck this weekend. Good luck next weekend. We can't wait to see how it all turns out.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye, guys.
Thank you. Bye. Have a great weekend.
You too.
You too.
Hey, it looks like we've got Jane. Hey there. That's right. Sometimes you got to remind them, put them in their place.
Knock them right back. Lisa thought Michelle was good. She was going at it.
Well, that brings us to a close, and I'd like to thank everybody for joining us. We will be back again next week on Wednesday, same time, same place, and we hope you join us. Have a great night.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.